Oh my gosh. Is this recording? Hi. Huh. Oh, now it's recording. Okay. I got a new camera. So let's go ahead and test this out today. I can also like switch lenses and stuff. Can I actually? Oh, cool. Okay. Hey, buddy. What are you two doing? Why are you cohabbing? Hi, Lilith. Do not poop on my floor. Oh, there he goes. He just tried. You poor thing. What are you doing up there? He's not your daddy. Get back in there. That was your daddy yelling outside. As you can see, the chicks have gotten so big. So today we do have to upgrade them to a bigger bin because they are escaping. Guys, just take it from me. Stick to spiders. I do enjoy this camera, but I do really think that I need a wider lens because I feel like you guys are too close for vlogging. Like, I have to hold my camera so far away to actually be in frame.
2 seconds later.
All right, new wide angle lens for vlogging. What do we think? I think this is like much better. So we're just at Ace and we're looking for things for our compost. We're making a compost. Well, he's making a compost because we have a lot of chicken poop and that's where we're gonna put it. But we need like panels because we wanna like grow stuff from and around it and make it look pretty. But yeah, I couldn't help but look at the plants and there's like so many nice ones. I could probably grab some for enclosures, especially this. Like this kind, I definitely see used a lot in enclosures. What is this? Vincavine? Vincavine. This is that plant I use all the time in like enclosures. I think I buy it from Tropical. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
Oh, the fake plant, yeah.
Yeah, no, the real one. I've got this real plant. I just kill it a lot, so. Oh, there's ivy here too, and these are all like perfect terrarium plants. I should like come back and grab a bunch, but I always buy them from the pet store and not from like a hardware store or a plant store. I don't know if there's like a difference. Do they have the panels?
No, they don't carry any lattice panels here.
We need some lattice panels. Guess what? It's chicken butt washing time. Are you ready to wash some chicken butt? I haven't even explained like what is wrong with him. All right, so what I'll have you do is just hold him and I'll just use that rinse cup. God, he's so over it. Can you hold him higher? Hi. I'm sorry. I know you are really bored. I tried to let him be outside for a little, but he really shouldn't be around the girls. So tell me if I am freaking crazy. I'm crazy. Basically, on Easter, I noticed that his butt was very dirty. Went to investigate, and I immediately noticed that his vent was prolapsed. Basically, I tried to push it back in, like the part that prolapsed, I pushed back in with my finger and it worked. But then as soon as I set him down, my mans went and found another girl and mounted her immediately, in which case it popped right back out. So I shoved it back in and then I pinned him off in the run separately for the night and he busted right out of that somehow. I don't know how this happened, but he got out of the pen and a hen got into the pen. So they switched places. I was like, all right, fine. I'll deal with it in the morning. Sure enough, next morning I wake up and it looks worse because he was mating again. So I'm just like totally upset about this because it looked like bad. So I ended up taking him to Veg, which is like it's like a chain ER. I took him there and I was pretty sure that they probably couldn't do anything because I was reading the chicken groups, talking to chicken people, and everybody's like, oh yeah, like call him. When you're keeping livestock, it's very different than keeping like a pet. Like most pet people I know will go to any measure to care for a sick animal. And I even had a dog one time that we spent $3,000 trying to save with like blood transfusions and stuff. She had IMHA and she still ended up passing. So it's always like a gamble on if you're going to try to save the animal animal or not? Is it worth it? Will it just prolong their suffering, or can they come back from it? So I understand there's a lot of things to weigh in the decision of emergency care for an animal, on top of just financial aspect alone. When I got there, basically quoted me about $1,000 to surgically reinsert the prolapse. $1,000 for a rooster that cost me maybe like $3, who was supposed to be a hen to begin with. Did it make sense for me to spend $1,000 for them to surgically reinsert and stitch the prolapse, despite the fact he's a $3 rooster? He's not my main rooster. And unfortunately, it has an extremely high likelihood of reoccurring. I paid the money, and I know it was crazy. Livestock people would tell you he would be dinner, and I understand that, and I respect that. You know, if that's the course you go, you know, it really depends what you're keeping your chickens for. Are they primarily livestock for you, or are they your pet? And I would say primarily mine are pets. I would not eat my chickens. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people who do. Some people might call it hypocritical, that's fine. But am I crazy for spending that amount of money on a rooster? It really depends on who you ask. But I have a feeling you guys will probably be like, no, I mean, we go to great lengths for our pets, but that's because you're coming from a place of like understanding that. But if you ask like the farm people, oh, I'm sure one of them will comment on here telling me I'm super dumb. Sorry for all the chicken talk. I know, there's a lot of chicken talk. We are gonna rehouse a spider though. I wanted to test this camera by like filming a quick little rehousing. That's gonna be the real test. And I know exactly what tarantula I want to rehouse actually. Here is my Zinthus imanis. It is a confirmed female. I have this Tarantula Cribs terrestrial 360 enclosure that we are going to use. I'm sorry, Sticky. He wants to eat her, probably. Check her out. I love these. I might change the lens. I kind of want to see what the other like normal lens it comes with looks like, because this is the wide angle for vlogging. Remember, this is a test video, okay? Oh, that's, I don't know. This feels like awkwardly close again. I think this lens is great for like closer ups, like of the spiders and stuff, but I don't know, like, I don't know. We're just gonna proceed though. All right, so we are going to do some Reptisoil. I think my favorite part about rehousing a tarantula that is technically in its like adult enclosure is giving them a nice refresh of dirt, because as I've said before, I just feel like it gets so crusty after like a year or two. It's like we're not really cleaning the poop out of it, you know? So I feel like it kind of builds up and gets like gross and affects the quality of the dirt. So I used to tell people like never change the substrate, because then people would overdo it. I disagree. I think we should be changing the substrate, guys. Sorry, I've changed my opinion. I think we should be changing the substrate maybe like once every year or two, depending on the condition of it, of course. Like, make your own choices here. And I wonder if I can just reuse this cork, because I really like this cork that she's on. Look at her. What if I distracted her with a roach and then just picked it up and put it in the new enclosure, because then she'll be distracted. Let's try that. Yes! Great shot. You spooky. All right, do you think we could just, oh my God, she's totally gonna kick hair on me. Check her out. She's so cool. What does this camera look like? Look at the way that focuses in and out. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with this. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that is such a good shot. That is so good. My Canon could never do this. My Canon G7 Mark III. That's the one I had. Like, that's just crazy. This quality difference, insane. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this fits. That's awesome. This has a little bit more substrate in it too, because the substrate gets like flattened so quickly. Let me see if I have leaf litter for her. All right, we've got some leaf litter. Go around. How freaking good. I think that was a pretty good test. We like it. I think we like the other lens better though for this part. I think this is just gonna be one of those situations where I'm gonna have to play with it for a while before I like figure it out. But I'm very impressed. Let me know what you guys think though. Oh my goodness, Sticky, what have you done? It is such a freaking mess in here. I don't even know, man. But I'm going to move the chicks into this new brooder we just made, which is bigger and it has a lid, and Sticky made a huge mess. So I got to change his pad, sweep up, and I got to finish clearing a spot in the garage because he is going to go, I'm going to put his cage out there, and probably the brooder too, because we have like nice weather, like, so should be good. So I still have a lot of cleaning to do. I should have filmed us shoving the medicine in his mouth, but it was traumatizing for all of us. Literally all of us. Hi, Barney. So I'm rewarding him with some eggs because I know it tasted horrible by the way he was reacting. And then I'm gonna go put him back out in the garage because I did move his cage out there because as you can see, he's very messy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Here's just proof that Pugsley still exists. And then here's our other milk snake, Mimikyu. You have to catch them out late at night. I'd say both of these guys are getting pretty close to ready for an upgrade. Look at that, so cool. Vecna's out too. Vecna needs an upgrade. I bet Vecna should go in one of these, and these guys should go on something bigger soon, especially Mimikyu. Oh, sorry. And we got a Daisy out too. Look at you. All my snakes came out. Good night.